Yo! Hello, everybody. How are you all doing on this fine evening? Happy to see you all. Hope you're doing well. Listen, what we're doing today is learning about Lolcows, because I don't really know a lot about these people, to be honest, and I have been consumed by a morbid curiosity as to what these people's fucking deal is, man. Why is my cam not on? Here we go. As to what these people's deal is, dude. Oh no? We'll see. I mean, might be oh no. This video that we're gonna watch is only 12 minutes. That's why I was like, we can dip our toes in this, and it, you know, there's no overextension going on here, because it's about Chris Chan, which is like the progenitor of Lolcows, dude. This is like goddamn what the fuck is his name? The father of all of the gods of the Greek mythology, dude. And they all sort of consume Chris Chan and then turn into their own things, and that's how you get fucking what is that other dude's name? Oh no, I don't even remember their names, which is honestly good for my brain, probably. Yo, can you spin around and shake some? You are late for the twerk stream, brother. I do have a YouTube video called Subnautica 2 where I shake ass in the first 30 seconds, so you want to see some big...
The attractive and funny guy is a lie. Hi, Relic.
Thank you, Lions. I appreciate it. Also, what's up? If you want to see some big old man yam shaking lantern, pull up to the YouTube. Oh, hell nah. Evil at. Is he that bad? So the only lolcow I know is Daniel Larson. That's his name. Daniel Larson is the only lolcow I know. Do y'all know who Daniel Larson is? Are y'all familiar with this dude? Oh my god, his tongue is so long. Holy shit. That is gnarly. Nova Online. Oh yeah, I know Nova Online as well. Although Nova Online makes me more sad, because isn't Nova Online like 17 or something? Jesus Christ. Wow. The communities that support lolcows are strange. So, I'm confused by the lolcows that are Venom ass time. That's what I'm saying, dude. What the fuck? Got a pedophile with the symbiote? Oh no! He can diddle kids with the tentacles. Fuck no. Come on, Venom, pick a different host, man. Shit. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Oh yeah, we can yap a little bit before we get into the videos and topics. I realize I'm just kind of jumping straight in. Dude. Well, what's up? It's been like 3 days. How are y'all doing? These ads are so vile, bro. Get this shit off my screen. What are the ads of, brother? I'm sorry. Runk, did you see my Yuri art? I did not. However, I can check Discord today. Dude, I'm playing Fortnite right now. Hell yeah, get that crown, brother. I know of way too many lolcows. See, I try to like keep my distance from it. Cause it makes me feel sad a lot of the time, but then you find out they're like pedophiles and you're like, oh, okay. That feels fine then. I mean, apparently like a lot of the people who are devoted to like following lolcows, their goal is to get them in prison because they're like public threats or nuisances and stuff. I don't really know many lolcows. Well, today we're learning about Chris Chan, who is like the OG lolcow, but I don't know anything about Chris Chan. I only know Chris Chan's sons. Straight goon ads. I'm so done. And then some fat chud promoting Robinhood Gold. Aren't ads like specifically catered to you, brother? I don't know. You've been watching too many Morgue Pie streams on Twitch, man. Why the fuck am I getting gooner ads, bro? You're interrupting my goddamn goon sesh streamer, dude. You're interrupting my Morgue Pie stream where she's playing Fortnite on her feet, dude. Yo, Relic, look at my last message. Okay, give me 1 second. Low-key been chud maxing and unemployment maxing since summer. That's okay, man. I'm low-key just doing like a societally accepted version of chud and unemployment maxing by being a streamer, so you know what I mean? The distance between you and me is just that people pull up to listen to me tell jokes about gooning. You know what I mean? So don't feel too bad. Which part of Subnautica part is the previously mentioned ass shaking? 2 has the ass shaking. Watch the edit I said in Creative Corner. It's funny. I will. Also, Rubicon, I did see you say hop on.
I drank a THC lemonade drink and am seeing shit. This is great.
Nice, man. Hell yeah. Oh, demons. Sorry. Anytime one of y'all tell me that you're high, I have to do that. Sorry to anybody who's wearing headphones. I will be hopping on Armored Core tomorrow or on Wednesday. So in the next 2 streams, it just kind of depends. Relic, I can never be a dad. I'm watching these kittens and it's horrible. Yeah, being a dad sounds awful, dude. Abandonment maxing. Let's go, brother. Come on. Come on. You gotta have a... Dude, I have a boogie bag like a fucking conspiracy
Thinking
theorist.
about how earlier I thought my boss texted me and it was just Adonis making fun of me for being short.
That's funny. Well, that's gotta be a somewhat pleasant surprise. A little bit bittersweet, but... I have a boogie bag like a dude who thinks the apocalypse is coming, but it's just for if any girl I'm with tells me that she's pregnant. It's got all my basic utilities in there. You know what I mean? It's got a hanger. Well, I don't need... Whatever, that joke's not too far. I have a ginger nephew I watch sometimes, and it's way worse, though. Yeah, babysitting's horrible. Dude, my mom used to have that shit where she would, like, invite a kid. She would invite her friends over, and they'd bring their little kid. And then I'd have to do unpaid labor of babysitting as, like, a 17-year-old looking after a fucking 5-year-old for, like, 4 hours. Oh! One time I had to babysit this, like, evil-ass kid. I don't even know how to describe it. You ever met a kid with, like, evil vibes? He was like, I'm gonna turn around and he's gonna like Chucky, like slash the back of my legs or something, like Levi, and I'm the Beast Titan. Anyway, as I did this calculated, I might have said this on stream before, but they and as a form of retribution, I showed that kid my Bakugan and my Beyblades, and since then his parents have had to spend like $3 grand on Beyblades. So, eat shit, dude. Get absolutely financially pounded. Get financially probed, brother. That's what you get for making me watch your kid. I babysat my dad's and mistress's kids. I wonder how they're doing now. That's crazy. How did your... What? Damn. Having to watch the kids of the other woman is wild. How do you even pitch that? Because you know he was having you babysit his mistress's kids so he could go fuck. Like... I'm gonna be like, yeah, watch these kids for a little bit. I gotta go cheat on your mom. I gotta go cheat on your mom with their mom. That's wild. Wrong, start the video. I got sleep to catch up on. Wait, hold up. Okay, before we get into the video.
I was in elementary school. I was just happy to get fast food.
Facilitating infidelity for a burger? Respect. That's the American dream, dude. Relic, please read this. Relic, mods. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I speak to you and ask as the jester to our king, please turn off the channel point actions. Why, were you getting assassinated too much? I think I'm gonna leave it on. Kid with malicious intentions. Yeah, exactly. Why is the voice so low? Are you getting upset because I sound like Arthur Morgan? Do you like it a little bit too much? You pulled up expecting to laugh, and now you soaked your little pants. Sorry. You gotta understand, too many people pull up and say the shit you just said, and now I just make fun of y'all whenever you say it. I'm stupid. I turn it on. Oh, turn them on. No, most of them will be staying off because I still haven't figured out how to turn off the audio that plays when you redeem them. Check Creative Corner before video. Hashtag crying. Okay. Dude, I flew over. It's higher pitch in the shorts. Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking with you. Dude, do y'all know the fires that happened in Colorado? Fire in Colorado. If you follow me on Instagram, then you might have seen my story on this already. But there are huge fires in the Rocky Mountain National Park. I don't know that there's been any reports on like people dying or not yet or anything. You know, I hope everybody's safe. But I flew over it last night when I was flying back from New York to LA, and I need to show y'all this picture because it's so insane looking. Here, let me send it in the Discord real quick, and then I can pull it up. Give me 1 second. Fires happen in living rooms in Colorado all the time. No, this was like, I'll show you all the scale of it in a second. Manage. Here we go. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Sorry, bad content. Bad content. Me on phone content. There we go. Okay, now I can look at it in the Discord. Dude, this shit was like the size of Philadelphia. And it was really bizarre looking at something like this from an aerial view because your sense of scale is so warped. But I was looking at this picture. The day after. Where's it at? What did I do? Which section did I put it in? What the hell? Community creative corner. No, memes and media. There we go. Dude, okay. Look at this picture. Like, it didn't look that big. My sense of scale was so warped, but look at it next to these mountains. Dude, this is an entire mountain range. 1 mountain, 2 mountain, 3 mountain, 4 mountain. This is the same size as that, dude. This is like an entire city back here. We were like 30,000 feet in the air at this point. And look how big that fire is. It was crazy. Gnarly, though. I'm probably going to make a video about this later. It's just like... Dude, I swear to God, motherfuckers would get bored during the apocalypse. I was like looking out my window at that show. I was like, what the fuck? What am I even looking at? I was like pressing my face up against the glass. And the lady behind me was doing the same thing. And then her husband leaned over to like look at the fire. And then her husband leaned over to like look at the fire. And I literally heard her go, honey, stop. I'm watching Taken. And then she closed the blinds. Just looking at fucking Armageddon down there. The 7th layer of hell opening up. A portal to the demon realm. A fire the size of a mountain range. Going, babe, I'm watching Taken. I'm watching Liam Neeson. All right, shut the fuck up. And then closing the blinds. Wild. Did they find out if a person started it, or if it's natural? I don't know yet. I mean, it just happened last night, so I don't think that there's any like conclusive findings on it yet. I'll Google it though. Was the fire in? Sorry for not being funny, by the way, but I don't want to be making jokes about this. You know what I mean? Colorado arson. Let's see. Digital evidence proved wrong man arrested for starting Alexander Mountain fire, Northern Colorado. Oh wait, this is 4 days ago. So this isn't even that fire. Yeah, dude, it's too early. Every link is about a fire in 2024, so there's nothing about it yet. I bet it was from another gender reveal. It's so crazy that people do that. Let's find out if we're having a daughter by opening up a portal to hell. Honey, set off fireworks around a bunch of dry wood in the middle of California. Honey, we need to kill 30 people to find out if we need to get a blue bib or a pink bib. Come on. Did you see China just got their own 9/11? What? That's crazy. Hold on, let me Google that. I'll go through a creative corner in a second. I'll go through Discord in a second. Runk the Guck with cheese is his name because the other word is he's immortal. Thank you, Super Dancing Doggy. The first half of that sentence confuses me, but I feel like you're calling me God. They had a plane hit a tower. No shit. Intentionally? Plane hit a tower in China. A small plane slammed into the tallest skyscraper in China's capital. Damn, kind of looked like it just ate that shit. Did it just tank it? Hours later, it was like nothing happened. Oh my god, it did. They had their own 9/11 and then they just tanked that shit. Does this building have the fucking Baki narrator like it's Yujiro Hanma? What the hell? That's crazy. Can't stay playing Deltarune chapter. Have fun. That's all good, Sato. Have fun playing Deltarune. Let's go. I got the 0 Point Spirit. I swear I'm screaming. I forgot what you said you were playing. I'm happy for you, though. The Australian news reported on it. Gnarly. On Friday afternoon, a small plane appeared to evade some sort of, Wait, whoa. So they're avoiding aviation controls. On Friday afternoon, a small plane appeared to evade some of the world's strictest aviation controls and slam into the tallest skyscraper in Beijing. The 109-story CITIC Tower that dominates the city's skyline, killing the pilot and injuring 13 other people. Whoa. Was it on purpose? Is it on video? Is that morbid to watch it on video? I am curious. Hold on. I'm going to see what this video is real quick. I don't know if that's allowed. Gojo level glaze. Yeah, exactly. Is that fucked up because a person died? Well, it sounds like was it on purpose or not? No, they don't have it on video. Boo, dude. Americans were on that shit, dude. We recorded 9/11. We were on that. Everyone had cameras pointed at the building. I can't think of a funny Chinese equivalent to Mr. President. They hit the second tower. If I knew more about China, I'd be able to land that joke. But I can't. I don't know enough about China, dude. I need to get educated as they dominate the world. Imagine being the guy in the window seeing a plane hit your building, then sliding off like some pigeon. Yeah. What the fuck? Hold on. That literally is like Baki. Baki. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this for. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Wait, where can I find the frame? Just the plane doing this shit in the glass. Oh, what the fuck, dude? Imagine having to finish your shift after that. Plane flying up to your window, slamming into that shit, and then just sort of like falling to the side. And then your boss is like, yeah, you still got to go mop the bathrooms on the 24th floor. Bro, like, I saw the video. I'll send it in general if you want. I don't think I can show it on stream. Nah, let's not, because a person died. That feels fucked up. Runk is not in a very Chinese point in his life. Not in a Chinese mood today. I've been known to dabble in the Chinese vibes, though. I've sentenced people to having bamboo grown through them before. You know what I mean? I dabble. I dip a toe in. Imagine being on that side of the tower when that happened and going back to work. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not bad. Okay, yeah, then send it. Take a shot, you Cajun twink. Do I have vodka? I do have vodka. I'm not going to take a shot today, though. I have work to do later. Next stream, I can drink while I play Armored Core. I'm down. Hey, what's up, Cole Coleman? Nice to meet you. Happy to have you. Already dropping some of the Hanks. Okay. Not selling any meth over here, brother. We're giving it out for free. The block is hot, man. Pull up to my neighborhood, they might eat you. Everyone's off PCP and that meth. American warehouse worker POV. I'm a socialist only for meth. What the fuck am I saying? Good. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm chilling. Just got back home from New York. Happy to be back on my PC. Who do you think the Chinese is going to blame for the puny attack? Dude, well, whoever, if you're following the Bush method, whoever you want to go to war with, man. If I'm the emperor of China and I hear about that, I'm just pointing at a dude that I have a grudge on. I'm going fucking, Ping cut me in line for lunch the other day. He committed an act of terrorism. Let's rip that guy from balls to forehead, dude. Fucking, that guy's a terrorist. You know what I mean? Finally, China versus Ireland. Yeah, whoever you want to invade, dude. That's the Bush method. Big B. I posted today in yesterday's makeup in general. Bet I'll check it out. Daily fact, Relic needs to play Fortnite the OG Season 9 or else. I'm down to serve y'all up some terrible Fortnite gameplay. Fuck it. Why not? Runk, I can't time out Jack and Cheese because if you say his user automod gets you, and they took my Runk bucks. That's so funny. You tried to assassinate Jack and Cheese and then it thought you were typing jerking off. That's awesome. Kind of a genius. Wait, if you make your name a slur, then you can't get timed out. That's like a shield in here. That's forbidden tech, though. Okay, that's forbidden jutsu. That's forbidden wizardry, like Witch Hat Atelier. Okay, that's some brimmed cap shit. Watch that us in Creative Corner. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll check out Discord real quick. I will go back to the Discord later because I want to start the video now. Naming my baby a future slur. That is like a good way, like if you were, what would be the optimal way to do that? If you did name your kid a slur, then they couldn't be bullied, you know what I mean? Because all of the bullies, if they were trying to say the name, they'd immediately get like they'd get detentions and shit, you know what I mean? Wait, you're back to your home. Yes, I am. Fact, my kitten has more muscles than Relic because he's glued to the seat. Dude, I'm pretty strong. I'm decently strong. I should be stronger for how big my frame is, dude. Bones like mine deserve more muscles, but we're working on it. Minecraft win. You should get a section in the shopping area and set something up, either a monument or a shop. I don't know. Soon. Sometime. I'll get back to you on that. Racist pre-gaming. That's like bloodbending type shit. Yes, exactly. I think I'm timed out. Well, I'm seeing what you're saying, so I don't think you are. And I can still beat you in a fight, dude. No, we're not doing this again. The debate has been settled. Prying open my third eye. Oh, this is Creative Corner. That looks cool. It's an eye with 2 irises. Resist Relic.
You're asking us to invade an imperial installation based on nothing but hope. Rebellions are built on hope.
Okay, who made this? Raven. Okay, assassinate Rubicon. Shoot Rubicon in the forehead for spreading anti-imperial propaganda immediately. I need to see it now. Mods, get on it. Matter of fact, I am in a Chinese mood. Grow bamboo through Rubicon. I'm not even finishing the edit. I refuse. You're only getting 13 seconds out of 29 seconds. Matter of fact, soon we will invade the Adonis Empire. It seems that he's starting an uprising. Even the fact that there are people showing up like this. Dude, he's literally like Maximus Aurelius in Gladiator, and I'm like the Emperor killing him because he's getting too many of my legions to follow him. We can't have that, dude. We gotta assassinate Adonis too. Okay, I think that was all I was checking out. I just wanted to look at the edit real quick. Did you ever play tabs after that one time you chugged a whole ass bottle of wine? I don't think so. but I'll get back on tabs. It was fun. Aside from throwing up on my own foot, that was fun. I've only ever been banned from one Twitch chat, and it was yours because I literally asked for it, and then you forgot to unban me, so I was banned for like a week. I do remember that. Oh yeah, your makeup. I forgot. I do remember that. If you do ask to be banned, expect to be banned for like a week to a month until my mods tell me to check my unbanned requests. Just beware of that. All right, that looks cool. Kind of reminds me of the birds from Rio. At least this one. If you remember Rio. Was Rio doomed? Did they end up dying in Rio? No, that was a children's movie. No way those birds didn't get to fucking be happy. Right? I'm sure. I demand a refund for what? Who did you try to assassinate? Check General Real. All right, guys, we're getting into the video. I will check Discord later, because otherwise I'm gonna talk for like a full hour. It's already been 30 minutes. Runk, if I catch a single atom of you on Long Island soil, you will be eviscerated. You're not gonna have to worry about that, brother. If I ever step foot in Long Island, that's a sign I need to kill myself already. What the fuck? Who in their right mind is pulling up to that shithole, am I right? Dude, where'd you type that from? The sewers? Oh my god, buddy is sending me hate threads from a porta potty. Shit! Come
I'm gonna
on!
touch you if you miss Friday again, Runkle Foreskin.
Message motivated by straight up dookie fumes going right up the nostrils into the frontal lobe, man. Jesus Christ. Matter of fact, I think you're a human body being piloted by a log of poop. Sorry, I actually don't know much about Long Island. Long Island sucks, I live there. Oh, I was right, dude. Let's go. I was just blind, throwing darts at a wall. Got a bullseye. I'm gonna touch you if you miss Friday again, Runkle Foreskin. I will not. I missed Friday. That was weird, dude. The security was weird. That story's not even interesting. I won't tell you all about that. Also, ididn'tdoit.com. It's nice to meet you. Shitting all over your home aside, it's nice to meet you. Happy to have you. Can't stay playing Deltarune new chapter. Have fun. I already saw that. Is Sato still here? Who pinned this? Sato pinned it. I thought Sato left. Yeah, have fun playing Deltarune. That's all good. Don't worry. I got it. Unpin. How do I unpin this message there? That's how I do it. Relic, if you step foot in the UK, you will be eaten alive in the streets. Well, I mean, y'all got to use those fucked up teeth for something. Y'all are optimized for ripping flesh, dude. Y'all somehow reverted back into being carnivores. Walking around with the maw of a T-Rex. It's Tuesday. Second I see that, ooh. It's like being around the hounds of like a king, and he hasn't fed them in a week. He just feeds prisoners to him. That's how I feel when a British person says hi. People complaining the GTA 6 Ultimate costs $20 more and gives more stuff makes no sense to me. I think GTA should be cheaper. I think GTA should be $80 for the whole game if they're going to charge $80. You know why? Because they set an industry-wide precedent. And that's going to be fucked up. Like, all AAA games now are going to be, like, pressing the button, one, already on costing $80, and two, now on, like, venturing towards $100. I'm obviously going to play it, but I agree with the people complaining about it more, to be honest. Relic, if you step foot in Massachusetts, you will be pampered to the point you will be concerned about whether or not you will be a sacrifice. You know what? That's a good way of putting that. Yeah, like a Midsommar type of deal, dressed in like white robes with a flower crown around. I'm like, it's giving blood sacrifice.
We can
for
do
sure.
a makeup for Friday. if you feel like it. And while we're at it, did you ever figure out a Nog tournament?
No, I just got back. Damn, Doug. Damn, you put a lot of pressure on me. I just got back, brother. I got back last night. I said I'd handle it once I get back home. It's on the to-do list, and I do want to figure out the tournament. I think it'll be fun. It is something I'm actively working on now that I am home. Also, do you want to do a sub wheel at the end of the stream? That's up to you, brother. Runk, these bullets are not hitting me, and Jack should be gone. Runk, these bullets are not hitting me, and Jack should be gone. Oh, wait, are people redeeming timeout? Hold on. I didn't even see it. No, I'm not seeing it. I don't think there is. Hold on. Someone said Los chatter. Hey, what's up, MJ? How you doing? Oh, my God, there's so many people typing. Okay, never mind. I can't read those. Locktober competing cages. That's one of my favorite clips. I love that clip. Dude, you know what super sucks? You know how many... All right, bro. I'm gonna pamper myself a little bit here and just complain, and it's not even gonna be funny. I repost videos. You all know this. It is the smart thing to do because algorithms are For You page based. So anytime you repost a video, it's getting posted to new people, not people who've already seen the video. Like 99% of people who are seeing a reposted video, it's like they're a first-time viewer. But, bro, then stop. No. Wait, what do you mean then stop? I will get comments from people who see me reposting a video and they're like, be more creative. What do you mean, dude? You know how many jokes I come up with every week? All right, I'm just sucking my own dick. I won't make y'all listen to this. Never mind. That's not even interesting. Let me shut up. Have you ever done the ball racing thing with Twitch viewers for the chance to get a sub? That was one of the things that I think Sato recommended that.
I pester you constantly because I bought you a game and you still haven't played it like 7 months ago. I gave you a book recommendation, and you haven't even looked it up, not even the audiobook to be played to you by that beautiful man.
I know! To be fair, though, there's also like a million other things that have been recommended to me and things that I said I'd do and I have to do, and then also my own life. You know what I mean? I do have a list, though. I have a list of things I need to look through. Runk, I posted like, that is fair, though, Doug. I do understand. I posted Yuri like the day you went to New York. I don't think you ever saw it. I put a reply, you miss. Did I see that? I'll look at it in the Discord in a second. Okay, guys, let's get into learning about Chris Chan, huh? Let's do it. Love how the old Hulk is coming back in this new Spider-Man movie. Check the newest trailer. I did see that. I'm happy about that as well. Smart Hulk fucking sucked. I thought that as a premise was annoying. Relic the Procrastinator blonde. No, there's a plates on sticks, man. That's the opposite of that. It's Relic work on too many things at one time blonde. That's what it is. Relic have no time blonde. Relic, remember when I told you my great-grandma was a pinup on the side of a B-29? Look up examples on Google. Pinup on B-29. Pinup girls on B-29s. Hold on, let me see this. Damn, they got hella titties out. Hold up. Damn, that's kind of fire. Your grandma was one of these people? This is like a render. No shit, that's cool. They would like would they paint them on there, or was that like would they be able to print photos on there? All right, Jesus Christ, I keep getting distracted. I'm not even being funny. You're just saying interesting shit. May we see Runk? I think I showed y'all, right? This is the pinup girls. Hold up. Where's the best one that I can show? Why is the box over the boobs? Save this for later. Yes. Screenshot. Capture area. Save. Perfect. Mission completed. Relic, show us them booty cheeks. What, mine or the pinup girls? I don't know what you mean. Bro's finally reacting to one of my videos. Yes, this is from the reaction corner. It's because I've been interested in Lolcows lately and learning about them. Okay, this is the entire history of Chris Chan explained in under 12 minutes by Slop Roach, a pretty small channel, 37.6k subscribers. Shout out to them. We're just going to get into it. I don't know anything about Chris Chan. The only Lolcow that I know is Daniel Larson and like a little bit about Nova Online. And this is like the Kronos of Lolcows. Okay, every other Lolcow is Chris Chan's son. All right. Last thing a 9/11 victim sees before getting melted. Maybe we see your kneecap pics wrong. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm just starting the video. Y'all are talking about disparate shit.
Kristen Weston Chandler was born in 1982 to parents Barbara Weston and Bob Chandler. They were older when he was born, and this likely contributed to him having autism. He was born under the name Christopher, but changed.
Old people got autistic cum? Is that how that works? Hold on, I know I already paused it, but I need to Google that. Is that true? Do old people have do old people have autistic cum? Surely there's a better way to search this. Do old people having kids more likely to have autism? That's crazy. I did not know that. Odds of having a child with autism by age. The probability of autism increases modestly. Okay, it's under 1%. So not really. This guy's stretching it a little bit. Every time I feel bad for Chris Chan, I remember what he did. I don't know what he did. I guess I'm gonna learn that this stream though.
Does the age of the parents affect the mental fragility and physical health of kids?
I don't think so. Because, I mean, as long as you can still produce an egg and a sperm, it's not like the eggs and the sperm age too. You're just making new ones. You know what I mean? 60-year-old dudes are not nutting 60-year-old bust. Like, dudes would be, you know, spraying out fucking like mist at that point. You know what I mean? Their shit would have been turned into dust. Turn off auto captions on the video. Oh, yeah, you're right.
This likely contributed to him having autism. He was born under the name Christopher, but changed it to Christian in 1992 after his favorite bear mascot called him that. Chris was very quiet at a young age due to a bad experience with a babysitter. He uttered his first word monkey at 2 years old. While attending school, Chris had a bad experience at Nathaniel Green Elementary School due to the staff pinning him to the ground and allegedly audio recording his screams.
What? That's crazy. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Relic, I have a question. Ask away, brother. They pinned him down? Well, actually, why am I gawking at that? My teacher gave me the fucking salt needle torture that pirates did. I told y'all about that. You know what, Chris Chan? I went through something similar, and I didn't become a lolcow, so empathy points retracted from you. Ron, can we see some arch pit? Okay.
2 years old. While attending school, Chris had a bad experience at Nathaniel Green Elementary School due to the staff pinning him to the ground and allegedly audio recording his screams and cries. Later in life, Chris would win a Sonic the Hedgehog sweepstakes contest, cementing his fan of Sonic the Hedgehog in video games. He would attend Manchester High School, where he was given a computer graphics assignment, but he couldn't use any copyrighted characters, so he made his own, Sonichu, which was a blend of Pikachu and Sonic. He would develop a lifelong obsession with this. He would also create his imaginary world called Quickville, CWC being his initials. He would
Okay, I don't want to like...
What was the context of his first words? Was he like a racist artistic kid? Did he say monkey to someone?
Dude, that would have been... That's why he's the Kronos of lolcows, man. He didn't even have to have a horrible life to become racist. He just spawned in that way, dude. He was born and bred for this shit. Fucking racist pedophile from birth. Chris Chan is a pedophile, right? I'm not slandering. How much horror? Oh God. All right. I'm not reading that. Low swanger. Jesus Christ. I've seen Mr. Hands one time by accident, and I went ah, and that was it. And hopefully that has no effect on my reincarnation. Legend has it. Thank you, Lions. I appreciate it. Legend says he Sonic dashed out of the womb. Chris Chan Sonic dashed out of the womb and immediately called the doctor the N-word. I'm white. What the fuck? What was I gonna say? Okay, I don't want to slander an entire group of people. I don't want to generalize. Okay, but like really devoted Sonic fans. I don't know, man. All I'm saying is anytime I've met a kid who says like Sanic, it is a kid that frequents like watching live leak videos and is out here slinging slurs, just in my personal experience. Okay, so the second I see someone be like a huge Sonic head, I'm I got an eye on you personally.
Would befriend several other girls he would refer to as his gal pals, who would protect Chris throughout his stay in school. He would lose contact with them after graduating and entering Piedmont Community College, studying computer-aided drafting and design. Here, Chris would embark on his love quest, which was his desire to get a girlfriend. To begin, he created something called an attraction sign, which looked something like this. This was considered very
21 and single white male seeking a cute 18 to 21-year-old single female and companion. If any men, and this is a huge sign, see this. Oh, wait. If any men read this huge sign, mind your own business. You know what? I kind of don't mind that. Hey, I love Sonic. I'm not like that. I just like the games and lore. Okay, fair. That's why I said I didn't want to generalize. That's just my own personal experience. Let's go. I got a victory royale, and I'm not talking because I am playing. That's all good. I don't mind. Listen, I can stream to nobody talking. That's all right. I got the yap skill. There's this kid at my high school who has a beard, sophomore, and carries Sonic character plushies. See, I don't want to be mean because there's also like a huge overlap between people who are huge fans of Sonic and people who are like intensely neurodivergent in different ways. Matter of fact, I retract my generalization because I want to be kinder. I want to be a kinder man, so I'm going to retract that generalization. I'm really only thinking of the people I met in high school and middle school because, bro, I mean, it was bad. They were big Sonic heads. Like, they had the Sonic backpack, and it was like, I don't know. It was like they had the, I don't know what Sonic has. Does he have the Speed Force? It was like they had the Sonic Speed Force just for their ability to spit out slurs like they're spitting a fucking Eminem verse, man. Just they had a switch on the slur, man. Just anybody. And also they were neurodivergent. So like I don't know if our school was scared to like give them detention or something, but they would never get in trouble. Also the freak ass fucks that made grocer. What does that mean? What is grocer? I feel like Runk would bum a cigarette off a high school urinal in another universe. Not that desperate. I mean, I have smoked out of a pack of cigarettes I found on the ground before in New Orleans. That was high school though. It's a different time. I got my own money now. They were afraid of a shooting. Oh, great point. Although, I don't know if you're like a person who found out about me recently, if you were here a long time ago, I had a school shooter I technically stopped a school shooter. You can look up that story time if you want to hear it. I'm not going to tell it again. But like that shit didn't work. That wasn't even one of the Sonic fans, bro. I had to report him. He went on a multi-state run with his dad and a bunch of assault rifles. There's this YouTube channel called Chris Chan, A Comprehensive History. It has 169 videos, purely just Chris Chan's life history in parts. It currently has 86 parts, each around 40 minutes. Whoa, that's crazy. It's okay. I used to smoke pre-smoked butts out of public ashtrays as a kid. See, desperate times call for desperate measures. Man, for like 3 months, people thought I was going to be a school shooter. Yeah, I mean, that's why I was so nice to that kid, is because people were like, well, you can go watch the story time, but he brought a knife to school and like stabbed a lizard the year before I came. And I had a savior complex at the time, and I was like, yeah, I can save him. Like, it was that attitude. And then he started telling me about how he's going to make mustard gas and like a bunch of insane shit. And when the police raided his house, there was a bunch of guns, and like illegal guns and explosives and like insane shit. They went on a multi-state run. It was crazy. Some kids I don't like were being, what is that A supposed to be? Maybe some kids I didn't like were being assaulted, maybe? And I reached out to pull something out of my backpack like immediately afterwards because I was holding up my buddy's boxing gloves. I was going to throw hands with him in the bathroom, and they thought I was pulling a gun. Oh, I see. What's the name of the story time? It's like Caveman Story Time, the time I stopped a school shooter or something. I tell it like a caveman.
Inappropriate by the staff.
By the way, not bad tech. I mean, back in the day, there's not dating apps and shit. Meeting people at bars might be hard. Putting up a poster, people might make fun of you, but might be good tech.
Of the college who held him accountable for this, so he seized at them for years to come. Later, Chris would begin the first edition of his Sonichu comic. This one touched on the origins of Sonichu. He would also include his real life in the comic, specifically an instance where he was kicked out of the mall for hanging his attraction sign. His behavior would first ever be documented at this mall by Anna McLaren in a blog post titled The Tale of the Crazy Pacer. He would pursue another woman at around his age named Megan Schroeder at The Game Place, a game store he'd often frequent. Megan had no interest in him and would grow quite impatient with his behavior. For example, he once entered a rapping contest to win 2 tickets, for him and Megan, to Seattle. He tried stuffing the ballot, but another man named Adam Stackhouse would win. Chris would resent him for years for this.
What the fuck? Chris Chan entered a... What? Unpause the video. Okay, you thought my shit was lagging. Chris Chan has bars? Dude, no shit. Tried this to court tomorrow? What do you mean? Are you talking about the school shooter still? Just be friends with them just in case? Did not work, man. He built... You could go watch the video. I don't know if I really touched on it, but like he developed sort of like a psychosexual obsession with like my hands. He was like asking to like take pictures of my hands and would like talk about my hands and how big they are. Cause we sat next to each other in history class. And yeah, gnarly. I mean, the whole story around it's crazy. He ended up going to jail, but not for... So I'm about to say something that's very dark, trigger warning, sexual crimes. So I reported that guy. And then his dad got sent to jail, and I think he went to juvie or something. And then when he got out, I was in high school by that time because I'd reported him in middle school. So this was maybe like my sophomore, senior year. He gets out, and about 4 months later, I start seeing Instagram stories of women posting his face, going, "This guy, he was roofing people." He was roofing people and assaulting people like Bill Cosby. This kid that I sat next to in my history class who was going to be the school shooter stopped him from doing the school shooting, and then they let him out. And then he did a bunch of sex crimes and shit. Now he's like back in jail, which is crazy. You need to make a diss track against him, against the school shooter rapist guy from my middle school. That guy almost shot up my high school. Thought I was hot, so I knew I was fine. I don't know. See, I don't agree with that. Sometimes like crazy ass people will be like, "I think you're so hot, I want to kill you," and like own you. Cause that's what sorry, very serious topics. Holy shit. That's what like the who's the gay pedophile that was eating people? Jeffrey Dahmer. That was his whole thing, right? Like I feel like if they like you too much, it's like, dude's gonna try to...
He gave me a fist bump after everything was said and done, lol.
That's crazy. See, for my guy, I was like, I do not feel safe. I feel like this is gonna be some fucking Full Metal Alchemist ass. He's trying to trap me. He's trying to trap me in the fucking, what do they call that in Full Metal Alchemist? The Sorcerer's Stone or something, you know what I mean? Where they like trap your soul in that. Like, I don't know. I feel like he's gonna stab me with a katana that traps your soul in the blade. Like he was liking me too much. Hey, what's up, Evelyn? How you doing? I was the guy who made friends with the possible shooters, and that singled me out a lot. See, I stopped doing that after the dude who I befriended, who I was like, "Oh, you're like a sick puppy, you've been abandoned," and I became friends with him, and then he ended up actually being a weirdo. I was like, I got no... I'm not saving nobody, brother. Philosopher's Stone. Yes, exactly. Like, they love you so much, they're like, I want to kill you and implant your soul into the Philosopher's Stone, like Full Metal Alchemist. Thank you. I need to rewatch that shit. I'm not a LARPer. It's just been 3 years since I've seen it. Okay. A watery nightmare in this distraught... Okay, another poem. I wake, my ignorance killed me. Myself I forsake. Show no repentance right by your side. As I was left not to rot. Yoshikage Kira. Who's that? The hell? What the hell? No, Tali, what's going on? What do you mean? The Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 4 Battle Pass is currently in the Fortnite shop. Okay, you really want me to play Fortnite, huh? I need to shut up. Let's resume the video. Only 2 minutes in. Jesus Christ.
Stackhouse would win. Chris would resent him for years for this. He was then documented online by the website Something Awful and Encyclopedia Dramatica.
This guy used to leave business cards at my school's library where he would hang out for hours looking for a boyfriend-free girl. This is how I first learned of him. From here, I developed something of an obsession, culminating last summer when I made a special trip to a gaming store and local hangout where he had posted he would be. He was every bit as Aspergic as I had imagined. What does Aspergic mean? Be careful of your surroundings. Huh? Just some advice. Be nice to everyone and be careful. Of course. I'm a kind man. I'm not nice anymore though. Nice is a stretch. I'm kind. That's the better thing to be. There's a guy in my art class who brought rope saws to school just to cut stuff like the desks, and I made friends with him so he wouldn't rope saw me to pieces. Damn, dude. You were friends with Jigsaw when he was in high school. What the fuck? That's crazy. Visibly has Asperger's. Oh, did I just say something bad? Hopefully this word isn't bad. Sorry, I didn't know what it meant.
Encyclopedia Dramatica would draw offensive versions of his characters, so when Chris found this, he reacted in the worst possible way, which motivated them to antagonize him further. They would post a ton of gay fan art of Sonichu and his other characters, so Chris—
No way! Holy shit, dude. Wait, I'm literally being treated like Chris Chan. That's what y'all do, but it's me, dude. I'm drawing gay femboy Yuri art of you, Relic. I'm drawing you pregnant, Relic. Hold on, I'm looking this up. Sonichu. Wait, I can't pull up porn on stream. Never mind. Sorry, I forgot. Forgot what I'm doing. Did he own pig masks? Did he? That's crazy.
Chris tried to retaliate by posting straight fan art. Unfortunately, this would involve him drawing a pornographic picture of him and Megan. This would completely destroy their friendship and send—
Oh, gross. Ew. Ed didn't drag my name through the mud, but you did. I don't know. I can't keep disgracing myself and forgiving. I have some pride. You know, I've forgiven so many times, and it's just getting irritating now. Even I have limits, so I think I'd like to stay away from you at least for a while. Then as the time passes, I'll better know what to do. Gross, man. No, Chris Chan has had much worse treatment. Oh, I'm sure down the line, yeah.
Chris into a depression where the trolling really began. First was Blanca Weiss, a fake woman meant to catfish Chris to give up his Sonichu medallion, where they destroyed it on camera. They also faked a story where a boy killed himself because there were no new Sonichu comics, and his brother named Clyde Cash would seek revenge through relentless trolling. Thus began the golden age of trolling. The next one was a 12-year-old boy who went by the alias—
Dude, why are people doing this? I gotta be honest. Sorry, I'm not gonna be funny right now. That's my big thing with Lolcows, is I feel like the people who are harassing Lolcows and like really make it a point to like know what they're up to are basically Lolcows themselves. You know what I mean? Like, you're just as neckbeardy if you're obsessed over some dude with Asperger's who's like kind of creepy, and you're making it your life's mission to harass him. You know what I mean? Like, what a chud activity. Go to the fucking gym. Play a video game, brother. God damn. It was the 2000s. They bullied whoever they could get their hands on. It still happens now, though. Like, when I was learning about, what the fuck is his name? Daniel Larson. There are people who are, like, committed to just harassing him. And Daniel Larson's a terrible person. I think he's a pedophile as well, but... and it's one thing to be like, I'm advocating for this guy getting sent to jail because he's a pedophile. That's fine. But being like, no, I'm just here to harass this guy like it's my hobby, bro. Oh my God. Yeah, my hobby, and the same thing for who's the drunk guy who runs around New York? My hobby is getting an autistic guy really angry so that he calls me the N-word on the streets of New York. Yeah, it's just kind of my favorite pastime. Like you are a genuine loser. Like you're right next to him, man. You're twin him with the chud that you're harassing. Same with that woman who was in love with her psychiatrist. Oh my God, that bitch was crazy. I forgot about that. And yeah, so I feel bad for World of T-shirts too. That situation's so sad. I did learn about him, his grandma taking care of him showing like promise as a photographer. And then getting to New York and just all of these evil fucking streamers getting around him. Although, dude, I'm sorry, this might be fucked up. This is one of the best clips of all time, objectively. I do have to pull it up. Josh, that's a block of cream cheese. Have y'all seen that clip? Dude, that's such a good clip, man. Josh Black cream cheese phone. Dude, this clip. Okay, for context. This guy is a terrible person, okay? And this guy's like, I don't know, fent leaning or some shit. I don't know. Redneck, what the fuck? What did Redneck do? What happened? There's no way, Redneck, it's that crazy to have been a reference. What do you mean? What did Redneck say? Held a message for reason, what the fuck? MJ, you saying what the fuck got held for race. It's saying you're being racist. I said some fuck shit. Okay, chill out. This is World of T-Shirts. This guy's a terrible person, a streamer. He like gets Josh around and treats him like shit. But this stream is so funny. Josh Block is so drunk and he's trying to like text somebody on his phone.
Start working.
What are your thoughts?
Motherfucker.
What are your thoughts about Israel and the Jews?
See, that's why this guy's a terrible person. He's like just trying to goad him into saying some fucked up shit.
Josh, what are your thoughts about Israel?
I don't know.
What are your thoughts about black people?
Ah, fuck this guy. I hate him.
I'm trying to open my phone, but it doesn't want to.
Well, that's not your phone. That's a huge piece of cream cheese. That's why that's happening.
Oh my god. It's just a gigantic cube of cream cheese. It's like 1.5 pounds of cream cheese that he's holding.
Does that either way?
No, but Josh, that's literally a huge piece of cream cheese.
I don't like this country.
No, I mean, I don't either, but I'm saying that's not your phone. It's literally a massive piece of cream cheese. Like, I'm not even...
He's trying to type on a huge chunk of cream cheese. I do love that clip, although I feel really horrible for Josh Black, and that streamer's a terrible person. I'm pretty sure World of T-Shirts has sobered up for a year or two. I hope so. I don't think that's true, though. Dang, was not expecting that from bro. That has to be a reference to what? He said something about pigeons. I was talking about birds. Huh? Well, now I'm curious. I mean, don't type it again. Don't type it again. When people were able to come back to school after COVID, it was so bad because there was a school shooter threats like every week and every day there was fighting happening. No shit. Was that because people really wanted to be back to being like off campus? Fuck Mr. Bass too. Yeah, is that bald fucker? Yeah, that dude's a horrible person. Horrible person. All the people around Josh Block are like the lowest scum of the earth, like truly disgusting people. Because they'll just like get him, they act like they're his caretakers, and then they'll get him really drunk, take him out into New York, and then when Josh starts acting crazy because he's getting harassed, they'll act like they're protecting him. They'll be like, Josh, no, like they're his caretakers. But it's like, bro, you went out there specifically to be able to clip him calling people the N-word for your stream. Like, that's the whole reason y'all went out there. Is that the fries in the bag, dude? If it is, then yeah, he actually is sober, has been for a few years. No shit. Yes, it is. Do you mean by fries in the bag, it's like, that's people would yell fries in the bag at Josh? Yes, that's him. Mr. Bass also did or tried doing Bill Cosby shit. I am not surprised. I mean, that's basically what they did to Josh Block, minus the sexual part. They'd get him really inebriated and then have him, like, with vague consent, like around a lot of really loud people, he'd get overstimulated and then start freaking out. I don't know about Lolcows. What's the World of T-Shirts? It's this autistic kid who moved to New York and then got driven insane by a bunch of influencers and streamers.
It's Blue Spike posing as a...
Hold on. I lost track of what's happening. Okay, gross. So he drew porn of him and his own friend? Ew. Gross. Mr. Haha, that's basically what Bass did. Yeah.
Would seek revenge through relentless trolling. Thus began the golden age of trolling. The next one was a 12-year-old boy who went by the alias Blue Spike, posing as a woman named Julie. Blue Spike managed to get a video of Chris having sex with a blow-up doll, famously titled For Julie's Eyes Only. But things would only get worse. Blue Spike successfully hacked into Chris's PSN account. He would reveal himself to Chris during a humiliating call and would blackmail him into shoving a part of his Sonichu medallion into his anus.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. How old was this person?
To Chris's only, but things would only get worse. Fame Julie. Blue Spike managed to went by the alias began the golden age of trolling. The next one was a 12-year-old boy who went...
A 12-year-old? Oh my god, dude. What kind of sadistic fucking demon are those parents raising, dude? Oh my god. Oh. You got you're feeding the fucking Baphomet cereal for breakfast before middle school? What the hell? Oh my god. I don't even have riffs about that. That's horrible. 7S torture method. Yeah. I mean, is that not like that kid should get sent to prison? Like what the, or like jail or juvie or something. Like your brain is fucked up. The devil couldn't come up with this shit. Yes. Like not only having him sexually blackmailing a person into assaulting themselves, but also with their most precious item. Oh my god. This has to count as rape, right? Like that's blackmailing a person and performing a sexual act against their will. Yeah, definitely. That's why, like that 12-year-old. That's what a horribly evil child.
By the alias Blue Spike, posing as a woman named Julie. Blue Spike managed
Put him down. Sorry, I don't know if I can wish death upon a truly, truly evil child. I don't know if that's ethical or not.
to get a video of Chris having sex with a blow-up doll, famously titled "For."
Wow, that's horrible. Hold on, let me skip back to where we were. I felt so bad for the people that are getting bullied in the future because of AI. Oh my god. I mean, that's already happened, right? Wow. Today's stream has turned out to be very depressing. Yeah, that's already happened. Wasn't there like a girl who do I even want to say that? It's horrible. Yes, with the advent of AI porn, the possibility of making essentially like blackmail, what do they call that? Where you blackmail people with nudes of them, revenge porn. Being able to AI generate revenge porn has been a horrible advent for like high school girls all around the world, which is terrible. There's news stories about it if you want to read more.
hacked into
Yeah, bro, at a minimum life in prison. That's what I'm saying, dude. What the fuck?
Chris's PSN account. He would reveal
Sorry today's stream is so depressing and kind of dark, apparently. I did not know that this was going to get so dark, but we're going to rock out. Maybe less funny stream today, but is what it is.
himself to Chris during a humiliating call and would blackmail him into shoving a part of his Sonichu medallion into his anus.
Oh my
Other
God.
trolls condemned this sadistic action and even showed sympathy to Chris for a short while. The next love interest was a real-life girl named Emily. They went on an actual date and recorded it from the distance. When Chris and Emily were done having lunch, a man in a pickle suit came in and took Emily from Chris. Chris bemoaned this in a video stating, "The pickle man tricked me again." The next troll duo was
Oh my god, he got cucked by Pickle Rick. Oh my god, this is so sad. You got your girl took by a fucking Rick and Morty fan? When does Chris Chan do some like really evil shit so I stop feeling bad for him? This is just making me sad. He does something horrible eventually, right? I've tried to make jokes all stream, but there's levels to this. Yeah, I don't know. It's not. Even me, the man who gets paid to be the funny man. I really can't do it with this topic. I mean, Jesus Christ. Hello, what's up, Bananon? Nice to meet you. Happy to have you. We're watching an incredibly depressing video right now. I just want to give you a heads up on that. This stream is not funny compared to the normal streams because we're learning about Chris Chan. And oh my God, people are doing some really evil shit to this guy. You won't feel bad towards the end? Okay, good. Dude, back to back, getting forced to dig in your own butt and then getting your bitch took by Pickle Rick is fucked up, man. I don't know that I could take that, dude. Getting anally probed and then getting your date in front of you? Oh my God, dude. PTR? It's NTR, but N switched out for P for pickle? Oh my God, is that true? Holy shit, that was a little bit of spoilers, but what the fuck?
known as Casey and Liquid Chris. Casey was another love interest.
Hold on, new girl. Okay.
Next troll duo was known as Casey and Liquid Chris. Casey was another love interest, and Liquid Chris, her real-life boyfriend, was a man who would imitate the real Chris Chan and say that Chris was
What, dude? This is like the new advent of the LARPers, of all the LARP tubers, dude. That's crazy. Back in the day. Is this dude's channel LARP Chan? If y'all don't know, there's like, well, that's a whole nother thing. Never mind. I'm not going to spin out on that.
stealing his identity, and his real name was Ian Brandon Anderson. We would also have calls like the time a troll pretended to be Casey's father and would call to berate Chris on his lifestyle and how he would never get together with her. Liquid Chris is widely considered to be the funniest and best troll in history. Around this time, Chris's father caught wind of his presence on the internet and cracked down on him in a famous video where Chris was screaming at the trolls to get everything off the internet! Finally, we have Alec Benson Leary, the man who wrote Asperchew. Asperchew was a parody of Sonichu, a Sonic Peach.
Oh, Sonichu, can you ever forgive me for offending you and your father? You know you mean the world to me for all the love and support you've shown me in my creation. I shall forever cherish your love and kindness and take your caring hands in friendship. Oh, Asperchew, of course I forgive you. Let's hold hands and stroll down the beach. Perhaps we'll each find us sweethearts to love and cherish as we do each other now. Okay, what is this supposed to be? I don't understand. Like, Relic, what is this shit? Yeah, he did it and bragged about it. What? Christery? I know. I don't want to be mean to this guy because I'm watching his video, but some of the things, I'm gonna be kind. I'm gonna hold my tongue. This is some hot smoking ass. What do you mean? How villains are born. What do you mean? I don't feel like this is that bad. Y'all having an outsized reaction to this. Meat Canyon before Meat Canyon. I just know someone has a me of this shit on their Tomodachi Island. Oh my god, definitely. There probably is somebody with a whole dedicated Lolcow island.
Hybrid who has Asperger's and looked eerily similar to Chris. This would culminate in Chris writing a Sonichu comic where he brutally executed his trolls and cured homosexuality. After all this drama in 2009 and 10, Chris would get into some real-life trouble with Michael Snyder, the man who ran the game place. He would also begin to slowly transition into a woman, first starting out as a tomgirl. This did not sit well with his conservative parents. Speaking of which, in late 2011, Bob would pass away. This would cause the trolls to back off for a little while. Unfortunately, Chris and Barb would get into huge trouble again by colliding with Michael Snyder after trying to enter the game place again. This would result them in blowing most of Bob's inheritance on legal fees to lessen the charges against them. To add insult to injury, in 2014, Barb and Chris's house would catch fire and burn down due to their horrific courting situation.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Dang, his dad's life probably sucked. I feel bad. Yeah, I don't really know how I would handle having a child that's like a horrible person. Like, how would you square that in your brain? I don't even know. How did he go from homophobic to transitioning? That's a pretty, like, typical path of, like, people who are repressing anything in themselves, is it, like, manifests in a lot of hatred. Whoa, wait, hold on. Said that incorrectly. That is not to say that most trans people in the past were homophobic. That's to say that when you're repressing something in yourself, it is typical for it to come out in like ways that are aggressive when you're doing it to yourself. You get what I mean? Like anything. How long is the video? Only 11 minutes. It's real short. It's like a short summary. Technically Bob is stepdad, or was, I guess. Yo, that's even worse. You marry into this shit? Hell nah, dude. No box on this green earth is worth having your child be a lolcow, man. Worth having your stepkid be a lolcow. You got inheriting the trolls and shit. This is one of my reasons why I'm terrified of being a parent. Like, what if my kid is evil? For real. What if the coochie is Pandora's box? Like, yeah. No, that's real. I'm concerned about that too. There's a body cam footage of Chris Chan being arrested. No shit. Maybe it's in this video. Go live in like North Dakota. Fuck this shit. What do you mean? I'm having fun learning about Chris Chan. I mean, it's dark, but I'm learning. Chris reminds me of Family Guy Chris. I don't think so. Chris is kind of a chiller, dude. He's chunky. He's got a gigantic hog. He just sort of cranks it all day in his room. Chuds it up. Shout out to Guy Chris. Shout out to Family Guy Chris, dude. Especially not future incest bot. Oh god, yeah. Jesus Christ. You know what? Before any of y'all are mad that was spoilers, I actually did know that deep in my subconscious. After I read that chat that Chris Chan did that, I remembered that I knew that. Go move there, dumbass, is what I'm saying. To North Dakota? Man, fuck North Dakota, dude. I'm going to New York. Way cooler. Way cooler.
This would begin the financial crisis, where Chris would release videos begging for donations and then blow the money on toys or other stupid shit. Chris would find something new to get upset at, though, when Sonic the Hedgehog was redesigned to have blue arms. Chris also believed he was growing a vagina underneath his taint and tried cutting at it for it to show.
Oh! Oh my god, he was stabbing his own gooch. No. No, dude, just fucking chipping away at his gooch like the dude from Shawshank Redemption trying to break out of prison, dude. Just tunneling in his shit. Yo. Nah. Oh my god. I should not have started eating during stream. No. This is not a vibe along stream for sure. Gender dysphoria is a terrifying thing to go through for sure, but goddamn, I don't know. Stop spending so much fucking money on Pikachu and settling lawsuits and just go pay a doctor. It's just holy fuck. Oh god, chipping away at it. Yo, how would that even feel? Okay, that's disgusting. Tunneling in your gooch, bro. Okay, all right, I'm gonna shut up.
Thankfully, the trolls.
Oh my god, dude. Tunneling in your gooch ruined my own audio. Tunneling in your gooch fucked up my computer's audio. It said it didn't want to hear that shit, dude. That was crazy. I'm saying his father should have run away to North Dakota. Oh, not enough context. Yes, hard cosign. Yeah. Holy fuck. That's all I'm saying, dude. If you have a kid, have a boogie bag with you. Have a boogie bag with you, man, so you can just pop out, dude, in 30 seconds. All your essentials in there. Fuck, that audio scared me. I was drawing you as Sonichu. No. I literally posted a video today, like, why is all fan art of me a threat, dude? I don't understand. Stream was disgusted and mic blew up. Yeah, exactly. All right. Oh, God. Had to recalibrate. Digging in your gooch, twin. Yeah, dude. When Chris Chan heard dig in your butt, twin. Not literally, man. Not with a toolkit. Just hands, brother. Why are you pulling out the blade, dude? A shiv, man. Fuck.
And tried cutting at it for it to show, but thankfully the trolls on Kiwi Farm stopped him from doing anything this drastic. Chris would later start a relationship with Jessica.
You know what's crazy? Okay, don't worry. I'm going to resume the video in a second. I know it just paused twice with only like 5 seconds in between. The relationship between Lolcows and their trolls is really weird because it's highly like parasitic. And obviously, like, you know, that's an obvious observation, but I think it's interesting that there are like adept parasites where they know how to keep the host body alive. Like a bad parasite will kill its host body, right? It's like those wasps that lay their eggs inside of caterpillars, and when the wasps are born inside of the caterpillar, they eat the caterpillar alive, but not enough to kill it. So it'll keep living and they can grow inside of it and subsist off of its nutrients. Like that's what they're like. They know how to pull back and keep the host body alive. It's crazy. It makes it all like more sadistic that it's so calculated. I'll draw you again, no smut, I promise, but you will be drawn in my cartoon style and you will be forced to smoke weed about it. That's fine. Fan art of me smoking a J. It's better than me as a femboy and pregnant, which is most of the fan art that I hear about at this point. Old ass white woman jump scare. What, her? She looks pretty. I mean, she's got that old ass fucking like early 2010s eyebrow for sure. You know, people don't do their eyebrows like that anymore, but she's pretty. Smiling Friends made a joke about this. Wait, made a joke about what? This Chris Chan situation? Are Smiling Friends tapped into Chris Chan in a way I don't know? Pre-TikTok live asking for money. Grinch eyebrow. That's fucked up.
Doing anything this drastic. Chris would later start a relationship with Jessica Quinn, a fat fetishist. When trolls ended up ruining the relationship, Chris would screech and cry in a video called No More, where he looked and sounded like a swamp witch. In late 2017, Chris fell under the influence of the Idea Guys. These were a group of manipulative trolls who faked friendships and finally pushed Chris's sanity over the edge, convincing him that Nazis were taking over Quickville, that he was in over the edge.
What the fuck, bro? You're 30! This dude, Stephen Boyd, motherfucker was 32. Joshua Allen Wise, 31. What a loser, dude. Oh my God. She looks like she's going to yell at me that she wants a Dunkin' latte without the coffee milk. Yes, that is true. She does, unfortunately, occupy the white woman archetype where she looks like she might be mean to service workers. However, I have empathy for white women like that because my mom also, because she's like a, professional businesswoman, white lady in New York, people assume that she's an asshole, and then they treat her like an asshole even though she's super sweet. You know what I mean? How'd Hitler get involved? Dude, it always does. Lolcows follow the same pattern. They have some form of neurodivergence. People exploit that neurodivergence, and at somewhere along the line it gets racist, and then they're eventually a pedophile. That's all of it. That's every single, that's like the 5 fucking infinity stones of the Lolcow gauntlet, dude.
Convincing him that Nazis were taking over Quickville, that he was in a polyamorous relationship with his own characters, Magichan, Krizel, Savannah, and you two? In all seriousness, the idea guys were some of the most harmful trolls in Christery, and even extorted a total of $6,000.
You gotta stop saying Christery, man. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice, man. I don't want to hit you with the chud allegations, bro. I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time every time you say Christery. That middle school meanness in me starts popping out of my brain. I'm trying to keep it in because I'm watching your video. I had to do something earlier, so I didn't hear what he said, chat. What did he say about my chat about doing makeup wheel? I said I'm down, but it's up to you. We could do that at the end of stream for sure.
From him. They got him into believing that his imaginary wife was being tortured.
What? Wait, his imaginary wife? What?
From him. They got him into believing that his imaginary wife was being tortured. They got him
Oh my God, wait. Don't worry, Chris. I know how to help. Okay, so red is the trolls and in blue is Chris. Don't worry, Chris. I know how to help. Anime girls playing pool. That picture does not make me feel any better. Plays pool with Ellen while Kreisel has a seizure on the floor. You did this to my honey, you bitch. You tortured and stressed Kreisel and out beyond her limits. Pito, this isn't right, Lynn. You're right, Ellen. This isn't Pito. I know what I really need to do. I'm sorry, Chris. I know what I really have to do. Turns on the radio and cranks it up as we resume playing. You bitch. Oh my God, that's crazy. How deep did Chris Chan? Wait, that wrong person. No, Chris Chan sink into like believing these anime characters are real? Well, maybe they extrapolate on that more. Let me shut up and watch more.
To believing that his imaginary wife was being tortured. They manipulated him into filming a video where he masturbated while singing All-Star.
What?
And they also instilled the idea that Chris was a god who would usher in the Dimensional Merge, a semi-apocalyptic event where fictional characters would become a part of our dimension, or universe. Joshua Moon, also known as Null, from Kiwi Farms, would start contacting Chris to protect him from these kind of people in the future. At around 28,
You know what? You know what's so sad?
event where fictional
Huh? What? I'm confused. What do you mean? You know what's so sad is that all these people propping up Chris Chan as like some ninth dimensional being who can bring in fictional characters into reality. I guarantee you there was like a subclass of chuds who were like, I fucking hope so. With all their like waifu statues around their room. You know what I mean? They got the goddamn they got the Nami figurine in their hands, praying to Chris Chan that he'll make Nami a reality, and they can finally see the big naturals. You know what I mean? No, I sent the message without finishing what? Everybody from the 2000s are like a sleeper cell agent. The second they hear Chris, they are can to bowl. Let's get that a second time, please. HR believed that all existed in another dimension and would come over eventually. What? No shit. Okay, that makes sense to me. And he's like the harbinger for that merger of the realities. Okay. My chat's busted. Just like refresh or something, I guess. Maybe I should too. Clear chat. No, I don't need to do that. Does clear chat clear it on my screen? No. Clear chat for non-moderators viewing the room. All right. Sorry. Let's get back into it.
Characters would become a part of our dimension, or universe. Joshua Moon, also known as Null, from Kiwi Farms, would start contacting Chris to protect him from these kind of people in the future. At around 2018, a man named Jacob...
Yo! Why do they all look like this, dude? Oh my god, dude. Fucking top half Woody, brother. You look like Gru and Woody cosplay. You look like Gru in a Woody cosplay pulling up to a gay bar, brother. That, like, why does everyone look like this? Why does everyone look like this, man? Dude, all of these people, everyone who's even lolcow, like, adjacent or peripheral, they have to just be, like, they have to look like they are part of a polycule. It's making me mad. The jorts are insane. I don't want to be mean. Like, I feel like I'm engaging in just, like, bullying, but I'm getting overstimulated. Yo, Relic, on a lighter note, want to hear about something cute that happened? Yes, please. That'd be a nice reset. I feel it in my bones. See, but I'm not a bully. I want to be a kind guy. They all look like they're in the same Southern incest family. Banger. Yes, exactly. And you don't have to. You don't have to dress like this, to be clear. I'm not bullying this person who they are innately. I'm just saying this fit is trash. Throw it out. Throw it out, please. Everybody from the 2000s are like a sleeper cell agent. The second they hear Chris, they are can to bowl. The can to bowl part doesn't make sense. Bro, it looks edited. Chodes. Yeah. Mel Brooks turns 100 today. No shit.
Darkness, who was stalking and in love with Chris, would emerge and start harassing and manipulating him, but thankfully this wouldn't last very long. In 2020, the coronavirus emerged, and Chris coped with this by pretending to switch bodies with Sonichu in the cartoon dimension that we spoke of during the dimensional merge, which lasted for several months. During this time, Chris would be interacting with another group of enablers called the Praetor, who wanted to support Chris into selling his merch while they take a slice of the pay. A member of this group, Isabella Loretta Janke, also known as Bella, would obsessively involve herself in Chris's life. She has her own deep rabbit hole, which I might go into in a different video. Chris trusted her to the point where he willingly told her his darkest secret at the time. He was having sex with his 80-year-old mother.
Oh! Oh! Oh, God, man. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my God. I have nothing to say about that. That is so disgusting. Holy shit. Among them, which just mainly, I'm just really, ew. I don't even want to read this out loud. I said this might be, I don't want to believe in labels and all, but I mean, obviously, the incest fanfics have come true and shit. Yo! Oh, that's so gross. That's so gross. That's so gross. That's so gross. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow, that is disgusting. By the way, so completely... Like, I don't even know what to feel about any of this, because it's like everyone involved is such a terrible person. Like, I think it's so gross to, like, have involved yourself in some person who's, like, clearly an insane person's life to try to get a percentage off of their merch. Like, holy, get a job. Get a fucking job, man. Goddamn. But I don't know. Is that, like, investigative in some kind of way? Like, it's good to find out that he's, like, I don't know, to expose that he's abusing his mom in that way. Like, oh, my God. This is why no one feels bad for what the bullies did to him? Yeah, I get it now. This is what I mean. The other one is the wrong one I sent. I accidentally talk about the Chris Chand. Is Chris Chand a different person? Awaken to talk about Chris Chand.
Palette cleanser story time. When I was bud tending, I was helping a woman get what she needed and she didn't say much but seemed really nervous. After the transaction was said and done, she very quickly said, "You're really beautiful, have a great day," and ran off. I thought that was absolutely adorable and sweet.
That is cute. A little bit of a drive-by flirt. I'm sorry. My brain. My brain. Yeah, I'm getting overstimulated by the Chris Chan thing. Holy fuck. I was laughing at first stream, not that she can't be sane. I hate to say this as what I was waiting for, dude. My brain is just like, oh my god. Oh my 80? Oh! Oh god. In the oh, everything about it is so sad, man. Holy fuck. I just went to the beach day with a friend. If I could move to the beach, I would. I'm happy for you, man. You know what? I respect you for going to your safe space during the mother incest section of the stream. You were like, I'm in my bubble. I'm in my bubble. I love the beach. I'm thinking about the beach. Big respect, man. You learned that in therapy. Holy fuck. All right, let's just brute force through the back end of this video. I mean, Jesus Christ. Complete my message. This is what I mean. The other one was the wrong one I sent accidentally. Everyone from the 2000s are like sleeper agents the second hearing Chris Chan to awaken to talk about Chris Chan. Still not a sentence that makes sense, brother. I'm sorry. Pounding the sand he came out of.
Sand he came out of.
Oh my god, that's so gross. 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 Take a blinker. This is not a time for a blinker. When I'm being confronted with incest of this degree, not a time for a geek bar. I don't want to associate geek bars with Chris Chan having sex with his own mom. Oh, whatever. I'm not saying this again. Yeah, it's all good, but it's okay, man. Sometimes we reach a communication barrier. It's all right. It's been an ongoing thing. The sharks are chilling up in the Cape right now. I'd rather risk the pond full of snapping turtles. Also, most beaches are currently closed down due to the deadly bacteria. What the fuck? The deadly bacteria? I've heard nothing about this. Is there bacteria along the coast right now that's like killing people? I didn't know that.
He was having sex with his 80-year-old mother. This was actually foreshadowed by previous events. One time where he took his mother to the high school prom, and another where he defended incest online by saying he had dreams of having sex with his mother. Bell maliciously leaked this, and Chris would not keep his mouth shut, telling everybody while insisting it was consensual. An emergency protective order was called on Chris, thankfully, and he was ordered to leave his home, away from Barb. His relatives would completely reject him. Can you blame them? And he instead managed to get a motel room. How do you ask? Well, Null discovered that Chris had access to Barb's bank account and sent himself $900 into his own pocket from her account. This was a blatant violation of the EPO, and Null gave up on Chris completely and reported him to the police. Chris's arrest was filmed by fellow Lolcow Ethan Ralph. In jail, Chris wrote many letters and undertook a new delusion. He was Jesus Christ. He kept on insisting the sex with his mother was completely consensual. It should be noted he was charged with felony incest and never rape, but videos of Barb when she was in her old years revealed that she seemed weak and somewhat aloof. It's a wonder why she'd ever consent, but then again, that charge is yet to be thrown, so make of that what you will. Chris, however, would later to start denying the sex accusations completely, despite telling everybody he did it way back then. Suspicious. This was likely done under advice from his lawyer.
Oh my god, this is just masochism, dude. Oh my god, dude. Oh, dude, I regret even learning about this shit. This is why I didn't touch Lolcows, bro. What? Oh, dude. It's again, just like that whole last fucking minute of watching that felt like the CIA torture method again. Just like, with the eyeball clamps open. Oh, dude, Jesus Christ. Well, not Jesus Christ. That's fucking Chris Chan apparently, and he's fucking his mom. Never mind. Never mind. I won't use that name anymore. Oh God. No, not God. Wow. I'm like nauseous. That's so gross. 11-hour video into a 1-hour stream. Dude, you know me. That's one of my talents. The deadly bacteria. Okay, I'm gonna click on that in 1 second. Leave it pinned. I'll click on it in a second. We're gonna brute force this. Okay, this is his lawyer. This is Chris Chan's lawyer.
But let me tell you, he did it anyways. He would later be released after nearly 2 years due to the power of bullshit, and he'd be quiet on the internet for a while. Then, he'd release his return video as well as a follow-up video of him denying that he ever had sex with Barb, lying again. It was revealed that he was at a new home under the assistance of the Praetor, and they set him up with a job making and selling his merch. Many sightings of Chris nowadays are with a new girl he's with nicknamed Flutter, who's assumed to be from Finland since he's also been seen there. Nowadays, he still believes in the dimensional merge and that it's happening, and he's basically gotten away with all he did. Not completely though, as he's been banned from many conventions. He managed to learn how to avoid the trolls as his—
Oh no! Oh no, I can't go to a con, dude. What the fuck? Yo, getting like the persecution for all that you have done being you can't pull up to Comic-Con is crazy. I mean, I guess he got all the previous punishment, like preloaded punishment from the trolls and stuff. Why would you be this dude's lawyer? Yeah, dude, he was broke as shit. You can't even say money. Oh my god.
current management filters on—
By the way, who the fuck is dating Chris Chan, dude? What the hell is wrong with you, dude? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you dating Chris Chan? What? Huh? How? Why? So many questions, dude. That's crazy. His lawyer looks like he's wearing someone's face. I told you. I think like lolcows are like infectious, dude. Like you get around them and your just vibe starts disintegrating. How do I go to sleep after this, bro? It's 11 p.m. for me. Chris Chan is gonna do the dimensional merge and pop up in your dream. I'm sorry. You got a new shadow, man, for your sleep paralysis. It's Chris Chan. My bad, dude. Just gonna start reading off the Sonichu comics to you. Oh my god. Yeah, but she did look 9. She was very tiny. Yeah, that's true.
all the bad actors out. It's only a matter of time before he gets himself into trouble again, though.
Wow. Jesus Christ. That was horrible. Horrible. Well, guys, we just clocked in an absolutely bottom tier segment of the Relic stream all time. Absolutely, that's gotta be one of my worst works, huh? Probably. That's gotta go at least in the bottom 1,000th for sure. React to more Chris Chan. Can we end on a good note? Hold on, I want to learn about the flesh-eating bacteria on the coast real quick. These Massachusetts beaches are closed on Sunday. No shit, all these beaches. More than 30 beaches are closed across Massachusetts on Sunday, according to 14. North Shore, Cape Cod. Okay. The reasons for the closures range from high bacteria levels to dangerous algal blooms, according to the state's interactive beaches dashboard. No shit.
Also, I just realized one of the beaches by my house is closed down. Damn.
Dude, clip this whole section, show it to new people. I think this is probably like one of the worst first-time streams to show up at. I'm pretty sure all the people who were first-time chatters who showed up earlier are gone now. No, I didn't do it is still here. You're a trooper, man. You pulled up for an absolutely... Man. You pulled up for some of my worst, brother. Appreciate you sticking around. Oh my god. I don't even know what should we watch now? Holy fuck. Yo, do you have the rubber fruit because you could stretch anything? What are you saying, turn into Luffy? I'm sick. Dude, you know what? I was watching, I'm not even gonna say that, never mind. You know what I am? I was looking at Elastigirl. No, not Elastigirl. I was looking at the Fantastic Four. And dude, I would have been so mad at Reed Richards. Like, what do you mean that you have like customizable dick? I'd be so pissed off. If I was Ben Grimm, dude, I would want to kill you. I would want to kill you so much. Cause it's you and Invisigal. Bro. I know y'all be fucking. I'm out here, got like rock sliding in the pussy. What are we doing, man? What? Huh? Looking like a goddamn earthquake on that ass. We can't be having that. Category 5 on a hinge hookup. We can't do that. Leaving craters in some butt cheeks. Ben Grimm turbo virgin for the rest of his life. Meanwhile, goddamn, stretchy man got customizable penis. Dude, that's not fair. That's not fair. I'd be so mad. I'd be so mad. I want Reed Richards' dick. Of course, customizable. Any person you're with, you could go like, "What's your favorite?" And they'd go, "Whatever size," and you could be like, "Meh," immediately, dude. Run, can you check the Yuri maybe raise your spirits? Oh yeah, I'll look at Discord real quick. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Oh, I'm hungry. I just saw that pic of ice cream somebody sent. Oh god. Oh god, I want that shit so bad. Jesus Christ. It is my one streamer rel. It is my first stream rel. Oh, it's your first time here? Yeah, you pulled up for a weird one, man. I appreciate you hanging around. Thanks. If I were you, I would not blame you for having left like 40 fucking minutes ago, dude. Dr. Doom has to wear a cod piece for the rest of his life. I'd be jealous too. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying, dude. Reed Richards, smartest man alive, handsome as hell, absolute baddie, rich as fuck, living in the top fucking penthouse building of a tower. Dude, it's too much. It's too much for one man. That's not fair. All over my screen. What's up, Relic? All right. Well, wipe it off so you can watch the stream properly. Pull out the windshield wipers, buddy. And clock in, dude. Is that the ice cream museum? Maybe. Is that a thing? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. All right. What am I looking at in here? It was something. The femboy made this while stream is still going. I don't know about the situation. My bad, Relic. No! No, dude. Sonichu Relic exists now. Fuck. No! We can't have this. Mods, strike them down. Mods, strike them down. I have been drawn as the Chris Chan fucking OC, dude. Lightning bolt to the dome. Electrify them. Burn all of their hair off. Dude. Oh my god. Crazy first stream. Is this what your streams are like? Sometimes. Normally there's a little bit more form around it. Don't normally go over Chris Chan though, which has made the stream a little bit more wild. Also, nice to meet you. What's up, dude? Happy to have you. Flesh-eating bacteria isn't fun enough for Relic, it seems. Flesh-eating bacteria is pretty gnarly, dude. Oh, you wanna know? Please make this shit an emote, bro. That's crazy. I mean, should I make it an emote? This is my profile picture now. Dude, this is so fucked up. Will I become like one of the Lolcow adjacent people? You know, fuck it. We can make it an emote. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not going to overthink it. We'll make it an emote. It'll be one by the end of the day. Click the reply to bring you to the Yuri. One day, Rose. Oh, here we go. One day, Rosa wanted to try something random. Rosa and Seiko are now the first people to kiss in the abyss. Kissing in a reality or in the abyss doesn't change anything, really. Well, they get to be in love. They get to be in love and be gay. They're pulling the I'm in middle school and I'm about to kiss a girl face. The art looks cool. I would adjust the kiss faces. That's not the face that you're supposed to make when you lean in for a kiss. And that is kind critique that I'm giving right there. Cuz picture POV guy about to kiss you. You know what I mean? That looks like you ever seen those videos of wildlife on a nature reserve getting fed chow? That's the face that they do. You know what I mean? But that's an easy fix. You just put the tongue in and then make them kiss. Full snake tongue into first kiss, or do that. Yeah, it gets super freaky. You could do that too. That'd be my two recommendations. Take notes. Exactly. Pull out the whiteboard. Okay. Come on. Let's get cracking on this. That's a good drawing though. I like the rendering. Good job. You're getting better. I've been able to watch your progress as you've been sending stuff in Creative Corner, and you're doing a good job. Keep drawing. Yo, I need to charge my phone. Goodbye, or something. Fuck it. Goodbye, No Tally. Hope you have a good night. Damn, I went way far back. All right, let's make this an emote. Fuck it. Sunny Chew. What should we call it? Sonichu. No, it shouldn't be Sonichu. Relic Chew? Does that work? Relichu. Relic Chew Chan. Does there need to be a Chris Chan reference in there? Or should it just be Relic Chew? Relic Chew. Okay, I'm gonna do the one that Lion said. Relic Chew. All right, that'll be the one. I think I can make it that right now. Hold on. Relic Jew. Oh no! Hold on. Or wait, maybe I shouldn't say that. Sorry. Okay. Hold up. Not trying to get banned. Come on. Is this gonna be posted on YouTube? I think so. I'm gonna try to edit it into something. I don't have a lot of faith in it working, to be fully honest. No, I don't want to see my own stream. I need to go to creator dashboard. Hold on, we're loading it up right now. Give me one moment. Viewer rewards, emotes, animated emotes. I have one more slot. Now let's see if I can get Relic Chew downloads. Bitch! Desktop. What? Where's Relic Chew at? Hold on. Twitch, emote, resizer. We're getting this shit done this stream, dude. I'm doing it right now. We will all be spamming this. All right, give me one moment to get it locked and loaded. I forgot about that screenshot of boobs I took earlier. Whoops. Where's my Chan? Where's my Relic Chan? Relic. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Relic Chew. There we go. Relic Chew. Yes. Very good. Relic Chew. All right. It's almost here, folks. In 1 second. The plane is hitting the towers in right. You can't type special characters. Oh, well. It's just going to have to be Relic Chew. Rough style. Dude, give me that shit. Relic Chew. Upload. All right. Is Relic Chew active? Check for it right now. Frequently used. No. Where's it at? Do I have to reload chat?
He just can't read Massachusetts town names. It's okay. I hear the way he says theater, also I put the ish in Jewish. Let me hand you a bit of ish. I'm Jewish on my dad's side, so it doesn't count or something like that.
It's crazy. I say theater like a normal person. Or I say theater. I guess I do say theater normally. That's true. Where is it, dude? I just uploaded it. It should be here. Hold on. Maybe I need to clear chat again. Sorry, I'm going to delete all of your chats for y'all if you're reading it. Okay. Does that load it in? Where is my... Yeah, wait. Was it there? No. Frequently used. Relic Blonde. No. Do I have to restart stream for it to show up? Bro, that's so annoying. Relic Chew. Hold on. Will it show up in my chat on here? I have an idea. I have an idea. Shut the fuck up, me. Damn. It won't. I think. Oh, it's here. Relic Chew, you're here. Oh my god, dude. Relic Chew has hit the towers. Let's go, man. That's so horrible. Oh my god. Your drawing got made into an emote. Congratulations. Thank you for the contribution. Shout out to the Relic Frog emote as well. I think that's my favorite one right now. All right, we officially have a Lolcow themed emote now. Awesome. Great. Relic, can I borrow $4.32 for the Assetto Corso summer sale? No. Matter of fact, mods, play out the first 2 months of Chris Chan's existence on Ripley, pretty please. Only the first 2 months, please, dear God. Keep your hands clean of the sins, okay? I do want my mods to be welcomed into the afterlife. Do you take personal Lolcow commissions? Hey, what's up, Uncle Vic? Damn, we got a 55-year-old Italian man in here with a body count to his name. Shit. Yo, Uncle Vic, you wearing a wire? Sorry, I've been watching Sopranos clips. Hey, what's up, Twinkle? How you doing? Nice to meet you. Poop. Wonderful contribution. Happy that you're treating the stream like a toilet bowl. Treating this shit like the porcelain throne, brother. Hold on. Mods, act like a bidet. Spit water on his butt. Let's do it. All right, sorry. That's a stupid joke. I found a better link for the bacteria. Okay, bet. Because that last one was not informative. Jack and... Oh, my God. Look at... That's kind of cool how we're slowly accruing relic-specific emotes, dude.
So, Relic, when can I buy you a drink and show you a wicked meteor shower?
Wicked meteor shower? You putting the meat in meteor shower? Sorry. Yeah, are there cool meteor showers in Mass? What should I do for my birthday in a couple months? I'm turning 20. I can if you want. Jesus Christ. All right. It was a play on words. You can't put a pun in front of me. All right. I'm like a rat to the cheese, brother. What should I do for my birthday in a couple months? I'm turning 20. Enlist in the military and go die in a war across the world. Die for oil. At least that's what that's what the military says you should do, because you can't grab a drink yet. I mean, come on. Media shafter. All right, you're really sort of stretching it there. You're really you're forcing the wordplay, but I see the vision. If that's the case, you must be some cheese the way this ratty bastard is sniffing you out. That sounded like a old M&M bar. Get drunk. Dude, I'm not drinking Tito's every goddamn stream. Jesus. Redneck hippies trying to turn me into an alcoholic. Just a dolo. More than 30 beaches are closed across Massachusetts. The reasons for the closures range from high bacteria levels to dangerous algal blooms, according to the state's Interactive Beaches Dashboard. Beaches Dashboard. This shit better be intuitive as hell. Hell no! I thought this was going to be like a cool map. God damn it. Flesh-eating bacteria is terrible, though. That sucks you can't go to the beach. Dude, y'all want to know something crazy? Okay. I used to live in Hollywood on Sunset and Vine, right outside of the Walk of Fame, where there's those stars on the ground, right? Michael Jackson star. And these Midwest families would come who weren't, acclimated with how gross the Walk of Fame is. And they would get on the ground and kiss the Michael Jackson star, where, like, the day before, I saw a homeless dude taking a piss on it. It'd be these families that get down and kiss the Michael Jackson star like people in the Bible were kissing Jesus's feet, or Jesus was kissing people's feet in the Bible. And dude, Miley Cyrus simply kneeled down on the Walk of Fame. She was rolling around for a music video on the Walk of Fame and got a flesh-eating bacteria on her knees and had to go to the doctor and get shots because her knees started actively decaying. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers were kissing this. I've seen a homeless dude take a full shit on the Jackson name. Getting down, kissing it. I seen two dogs dry humping each other on the Jackson name. Goddamn family of 5 getting down, kissing it. Kissing the star, brother. Ooh. Deserve he touched them kids. Dude, he's giving kids goddamn bacterial diseases on their lips because Midwest families are like, kiss the Michael Jackson star. Why? I watched an 8-year-old. Motherfucker, you don't know Thriller. What the fuck do you know about Off the Wall? You're 8. Why are you kissing the Michael Jackson star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Michael Jackson giving out goddamn diseases to children post-mortem. You know what I mean? What the fuck? That's crazy. I drill a hole in and go crazy. I see a little bit of a retribution. Make him a little taste of his own poison, hey. Kiss the Star Walk of Fame or one hooker in New York? One hooker in New York, dude. They do screenings. Nobody's screening the Walk of Fame for STDs, dude. And they got that shit. Well, yeah, we got air conditioners in here. Have you seen the people on TikTok from, hold on, where is that message at? Dude, I hate that you can't, like, click a reply message and it'll take you to the original one. Oh, here it is. Have you seen on TikTok people from Europe coming to America and loving it? I have. Dude, that's been so cute. All of these, I've only really seen the people from, like, Korea. And they'll be like, everything is so big. I love. Yeah. in super broken English. It's very cute. It'll be like a dude from Korea eating like barbecue for the first time. It's adorable and it warms my heart. When is military day? We can do another military day soon. I'm definitely down. Today's stream was kind of just like a welcome back gang stream that we're back home. I think I'm going to start doing streams that are like a little bit longer while I'm home because, okay, things I need to let you all know. I'm about to leave, because I still have work to do tonight and I don't want to, be up super late, but all right, things I need to update y'all on. I am moving out of this place, on the 24th. Up until then, we're going to have regular streams. So for like about a month, we're going to have regular streams. And then I'm going to be streaming from disparate Airbnbs while I make my drive from California to Colorado. And then we'll be streaming from my dad's place and it'll be back to normal. But there's going to be a period where it's going to be weird, where I'm not going to be able to stream a lot when I'm doing my actual like moving and driving. Low-key might even be streaming from my phone and maybe some IRL streams. I don't know. Could be fun. Streams while I'm driving around and stuff. Yap streams in the car. Could be interesting. So wanted to let y'all know about that.
Wheel at Seth Thetek for the flip.
Okay, bet. Yes, we'll do the wheel. Also, yes, maybe doing vlogs. Drive stream. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm gonna have to. Confession stream soon. Ooh. Yes. That is something I've been meaning to do for a while. Let me set up a Google response. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up like a Google poll thing. You've seen them before, and I'll send it in the Discord, and everybody answer in the Discord for like a confessionals. Mind you, be funny. Keep them funny and light. I don't want anything super depressing or gross. It's funny. No trauma dumping unless it's funny. Because the goal is to be funny. All right. All right. Now we can get into the wheel. Okay. Hold on. Wait, Doug, do you want to do like a full makeup wheel, or do you just want to do a coin toss with Seth and some other person? Let me know. Moving across the state sounds scary. Honestly, I love driving across state. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy road trips. I like being on the open road. It makes me feel small in a way that's nice. It calms my ego, especially being a guy who's got 100K on Instagram. Come on. I mean, a guy like me needs a little bit of humbling. I'm flying a little too close to the sun. Just run coin. I need to go to bed and I'm on the East Coast. If Runk coin toes, then me. Huh? If coin toss, then me. Yes, I'll do Nick. Where's Doug at? Did Doug respond?
Will we need it for the people who stayed through that?
Fair. Okay, hold on. Let me get all my setup. Game, show, music. All right. If you don't know what the Doug Sub Wheel, it is an opportunity. Okay, hold on. Let me do my spiel after I start the music, actually. It's a better idea. For a moment, talk amongst yourselves, entertain yourselves while I set this up. Sorry. I know it's L content, a little bit of downtime while I'm talking. Is this 40 people? The amount of names here always looks like smaller than the amount of people that I assume 40 folks would look like. Okay. Oh my god, why is this wheel so broken? Here we go. Okay. Close that out. Now we have everybody in here. Game show music. All right. Welcome to the Doug Sub Wheel. If you've never been here before, every Friday we do the Doug Sub Wheel, where 3 people get the opportunity to win a free sub from Sir Doug himself, a VIP community member in the Relic community. Thank you all for being here. If this whole stream you've been accosted by ads, fucking Ford locomotive ads for gooning shit for one person earlier, here's your chance to be free. The way it works, we do 2 wheel spins and then 1 coin toss, where we leave it up to Lady Luck who our final big winner is. Or fate, where you battle your luck against another person. Now, let's see who our first big winner will be. Getting better at the tongue roll, transferable to Spanish from doing the Doug Sub Wheel. Jack and Cheese! Jack and Cheese! Congratulations to Jack and Cheese. Oh my god, I posted a clip about your name earlier today. 2 big wins for you in the Relic community. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, Let's see who the next big winner is. Fell off. See, Spanish speaker will be able to do it better. Jack and cheese again. What? Justin, level up. Congratulations. I believe that is literally 2 chatters who have only been here for 1 to 2 streams. Congratulations. All of the OGs getting absolutely dicked on this time around. I'm sorry, it's Lady Luck herself. Let me grab my quarter real quick and we will battle one person's luck against another. One moment. All right. Thank you, Doug, for the subs. Congratulations, Jack. We have, for our final, hold on, actually, the game show music doesn't add for this one. Suspenseful music, because you're battling your luck against another person. If you're religious, you're technically fighting on who God loves more. This is like the Crusades. Let's get some suspenseful music going. Hold on, we need to set the tone. D&D suspense music, here we go. For the opportunity, hold on. Ooh, I feel like I need to do like a game show, like a, feels important. For the final opportunity to win a sub, you will battle your luck against another. And if you're religious, you will see who God loves more. And we are fighting between Seth and Nick. Congratulations, players, for even getting the opportunity. Now, one of you call heads or tails. Whoever calls first gets it. One of you. Nick. Wasting a message, buddy. Call it. Heads. You got a joke in, Nick. You got a joke in before. Oh, you're gonna say tail anyway. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Nick, always going for the tail. You're a dirty dog. Sorry. All right, we have Seth for the heads, Nick for the tails. Let's flip it now. We are starting head side up. Now, I have it in my hands. I just caught it. Do you want me to flip it or not? It was head side up when I flipped it in favor of Seth. Whoever calls first, saying flip it or not, gets their wish. Let's see. Both are considering. Both are consulting Lady Luck. Both are praying to their gods right now, respectively. Blinker checkpoint. Hold on. Flip! All right. No degeneracy will impede our battle of luck here. Flip. Let's see who won. Hold on. And it is heads! No, Nick! You sealed your own fate by calling for the flip! Oh no! The sub goes to Seth! Nick sealed his own fate by asking for the flip. Dear God. See, that's why we love the final coin toss. It's Lady Luck. Congratulations to Seth. Congratulations. Thank you for the subs, Doug. I appreciate it. Everyone who doesn't have to watch ads anymore, good for you, man. Ads fucking blow! Ads blow. As always, thank you to Doug for doing the Doug sub wheel. It's like one of my favorite things to do on here. And not just because I make money, but because it's fun for everybody. The zoom is my favorite part. And you see my Irish hairy hands. They look like I'm halfway through transforming into a fucking werewolf, buddy. Come on now. I backhand your ass. You get carpet burn on your fucking face, dude, if I pimp slap you. Cockfighting stream when? I don't know if I have enough meat for that personally. Sorry, you get the joke's right there. I fucked myself as per usual. It's okay, Nick. You're gonna get it one of these days. Okay, for any of the new people, the Doug sub wheel happens on Fridays. It does not happen on this day, whatever day it is today, Sunday. I just missed last Friday, and Doug was kind enough to say that we could do it again today. I mean, I had some connections. I can get one going. Just don't snitch. That is illegal. Okay. Dude, there was all those types of rings around my house growing up in the Ninth Ward. I grew up in the Ninth Ward in New Orleans. Partially, my parents were divorced, and so was my best friend's parents, and I kind of grew up in all four of those houses. But And the Ninth Ward, it was crazy because there was cockfights, and people would throw down cash bets on it. There was turkey fights. There was a dog fighting ring. I've told that story before. That was crazy. Dude, do y'all know about speaking of fighting rings, do y'all know in Cambodia there are people making like thousands and thousands of dollars selling spiders to spider fighting rings? Dude, isn't that so cool? I mean, a little bit, I don't know ethically where that holds up, but basically there's these people that breed spiders for battling, and then they give the spiders steroids and cocaine, and they make them fight each other. Hold on, let me pull this up. Cambodian spider fighting. I think it was Cambodia, or was it Thailand? Spider fight, KO comeback. In the Philippines. Philippines here. I found a video. The schoolyard battles. Yeah, here we go.
All right, guys, what we have here is a Filipino
Look at
fighting
this
spider.
shit.
It is a fun game amongst kids, but it all starts with these guys.
Amongst kids, dude. It's wild. He pulls up gooning again. Yeah. Somehow looking up spider fighting ring in the Philippines. Pulls up anal. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm cursed.
Let's go.
Joe Bart reacted to this. Oh, I just need to kill myself. I need to kill. Joe did it first. God damn it. We're not going to watch the whole video. I
Bug
just want to skip
fighting
to
is
when
what
they show the fight.
inspired the Pokemon, like they made it exist because like beetle fighting was so popular amongst kids.
No shit. See, my mind was blown that it's a kid's game. Like, yeah, look at they're all teenagers.
I got it. They pull them out, match them up with their friends by size, weight, and they line them up on sticks and let them battle it out. All right, Dark Tiger is moving right across. Black Dot seems like super scared, hiding at the end of the stick. Dark
Oh, he
Tiger
doesn't
now
want to
moving
fight.
down the way. We've got
Oh,
an aerial battle right
he
now.
was running, dude. That's like a cop shooting a dude in the back who's running, an unarmed dude in the back who's running away, dude. Damn. Bug fighting. Oh, did I respond to that properly? That makes sense. That is crazy though. I didn't know. I thought. I always have maybe darker reality that I was living in. I thought Pokemon was inspired by dog fighting rings. Yeah. And I made a video about it before, being like, how long would it take if Ash Ketchum got transported into the real world for him to end up at a dog fighting ring? And I was like, I think half a day. I think half a day, and like Ash Ketchum is feeding a Dawson's fucking cocaine, being like, I need you to rip that poodle in half. I got $500 cash on you. Pokemon is inspired by the beetle fighting ring. See, I'm happy to hear that. That's what I'm saying. I was living in a darker reality where I thought they were inspired by dog fighting rings because I wasn't initiated. Hold on, let me unpin this real quick. Outdated message. Beautiful, funny, talented, lights up a room, relic. When can I take you on a crossfaded adventure? I will too be crossfaded, best believe. Salvia? Hang out on I'm down to be a dish and a sink for half a century off 3 caps of salvia. Dude, meet and greet with the whole chat and we all do salvia. What do you think? What do you think? How do y'all feel about that? Boof, moonshine, and acid at once. I mean, I feel like again, salvia can just get the job done for that. Dude, sounds great. Dude, y'all are game for anything, man. I got the chillest chat. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Dude, did y'all see that? I kind of felt bad for Joe Bart. I guess his editors didn't catch it. Not that it's like against TOS, but like he watched a video from that same guy that we just had pulled up about the meat markets in I think it was in Thailand also. And there was just so many fucking like roasted dogs on his screen. And I think he was in streamer mode, which I get into sometimes as well, where you're like looking at chat and like your focal point's fucked up. He didn't see it. He had like a whole YouTube video where like half the YouTube video, there's just like a charred dog on the screen. You're like, oh my God, man. Feel bad for anybody clicking on this. My friend got hit on by a femboy in Thailand. Aren't like the femboys in Thailand though like solicitors? I'm pretty sure. Like, isn't there like a really big market for like prostitution in Thailand? I don't know why, but I still get ads, but everything else I still have. Is this normal? Yes. Wait, you still get ads? No, that's not normal. You have a sub. You shouldn't be getting ads. It says you're a 1 month subscriber. No. Yeah, they prostitutes. Yeah, that's what I thought. My mom went to the Philippines and had the same thing. Like a bunch of boys were like hitting on her and stuff. And I'm sure some of them were just like hitting on her, but some of them also were like trying to solicit my mom, which is crazy because she was there for a work trip. I'm not a sub and I don't get ads. That's really weird. Twitch is kind of fucked up for oh wait, I need to ask y'all this. Do y'all get, when you click on my stream, do you get pre-roll ads? Like, have you ever tried to click on my stream and there's a pre-roll ad before you can watch it? Yes. No. It should be no. To be clear on what the answer should be, it should be no. Yes. Yes. What the fuck, man? Yes. Oh, I hate Twitch. You know how bad pre-roll ads are for like up and coming streamers? It's terrible. Because if somebody doesn't know who I am, why the fuck would they wait 30 seconds to watch me through a Ford ad? You know what I mean? Before I had a sub, yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry. I tried to have pre-roll ads off. I have them off. Whatever, that's annoying. Relic question, can we ever do a collaboration one day? You gotta get more clouded up. You gotta get more clouded up, brother. Come on. I'm only playing in the big leagues now, man. All right, I gotta leave. That's all good. I hope you have it going. I'm about to head out anyway. And if you want to be in a stream with me, you can just hop in the Minecraft server when I'm playing Minecraft. I do not care if you stream in the Minecraft server, which is for everybody when I am in the server. As far as formalized collabs, I have never done one before, and I don't really think I'm interested in doing them anytime soon. People try to be transphobic and ask me, what are you? I'll either say it's a surprise or you can choose. That's crazy to just walk up to somebody and say, like, what are you? That's wild. That's why
I subbed. I had to watch like 5 straight minutes of ads before I could even see your face for the first like 3 streams. I was here, and I started the Doug sub wheel, because I didn't want other people to have to do that.
What the fuck? Dude, that's insane. So Twitch is just dicking y'all. Hold on. I need to show y'all proof that I have like... Let me show y'all what my ad settings are. Hold on. I'm about to head out. Anybody who's going to bed, I am live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 6 p.m. PST. Coming out on those days, please. I'll be live tomorrow, and I promise it'll be a funnier stream where we don't look at like a crazy-ass pedophile monster guy for most of the stream. And this will be the last thing I do. I want to prove to y'all that I'm not a Well, honestly, I am a money-hungry monster. I need money to eat. But I'm pragmatic. I need y'all to know that this is not like a purely selfless thing. Like, it's stupid to have ads if you're a small streamer. Turning off ads is the best thing to do if you're a small streamer because people will only watch you if they don't have to watch ads because it's like super low. Like people just click off. They don't trust you. Dude, this is what my shit is set to. This is what my ad settings are. 30 seconds per hour. If you're getting any more than 30 seconds per hour, that's insane. Twitch is fucking you. My net ad share is 30% off of like 40 people watching ads. That's nothing. I would have ads turned off if I could. Pre-roll ads for incoming, partially disabled. Run 3 minutes. Oh, that's why. Okay. Well, hold on. Can I run a poll? /poll. Poll. /poll. Hold on. Poll. 3 ads. Pre-rolls. Hold on. It's taking me forever to set up. Pre-rolls or 3 minutes of ads per hour. All right, I'm starting a poll. Pick which one you think is better. Let me be your sugar daddy. Yo, I don't have Minecraft. Can you please give me Minecraft, little bro? You got it, dude. It's how much money even is Minecraft anymore? I'm gonna be getting drunk for a bit. I sub because I like giving you money. Thanks. Which lolcow would be a prime asset in the Outlast trials? Ooh, low-key a lot of them, dude. I gotta be honest. I feel like many lolcows are sort of optimized for living in like in darkness. And they would thrive in an environment like that. I voted, but based off how it was, however, I sub to you because I really enjoy giving you money. I appreciate all of the support. Pre-rolls 5. 3 minutes of ad per hour 4. Looks like most people would rather keep somewhat pre-rolls. I mean, I guess do like a trial. 3 minutes just feels like so much. I don't like that you can't see ads automatically scheduled. What is that like? Ads monitor. So would I have to manually do my ads? Manual. How often do you want ad breaks in your stream? Want a 1.5 minute ad break every 30 minutes. So that's how it would break down, I guess. Hold on, let me turn all this shit back to how it was before. Relic question. How do you clip farm? How do you clip farm? Looks like most people went pre-rolls. I don't know, man. Watch a lot of stand-up comedy. You know, I'm not going to be funny. This last part of the stream, I'm not going to be funny at all. I'm just going to talk a little bit and then I'm going to hop off. I think about streaming as a crowd work set. It's essentially improv. I think about it like a performance because I'm not entitled to anybody watching me. So it's my job to be funny and entertaining, which is why sometimes y'all will see me stress out when I go like, oh, God, I'm not being funny. That's because like I think about this like a stand-up set. So if I go, oh, I'm bombing, that's like I'm bombing in front of people who've like bought tickets. You know what I mean? It's because, and I come from a like stand-up comedy background as far as what I'm a fan of. Like I didn't watch streamers or YouTubers adamantly. I was like very into like, you know, the George Carlins, there's old stand-up comedians